Welcome back to another episode of CarKhana by Car&Bike, India's largest used car network. We are back in Kochi. Kochi has been attracting explorers, traders and tourists for over 600 years. It is a melting pot of cultures, just like my guest today. Let's go meet her. We're here at the Car&Bike Superstore in Kochi, and my guest today is multi-talented. She can sing, she can dance, she can act. The very beautiful Aditi Rao Hydari. Welcome.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Please
Thank
sit.
you.
Thanks for coming. Welcome to CarKhana.
Happy to be here.
Very serious show.
Very, I can see.
Interrogation is going to start. First of all, I just want to congratulate you that you've reached the show. No, you've done so well in life, right? Are you into cars?
You know, I actually am. And I don't think anybody would believe it. Most people don't even believe I can drive. But I love cars. I really do. I love vintage cars.
Vintage cars?
And I love those big muscle cars. Cars in which when I drive, people can't see me. Just about manage to be seen over the steering wheel.
Who was the influence of this vintage cars or cars in your life?
Actually, my dad. Anything that I know about cars is because of him. He talked about automobiles from morning to night. And he was a real, he was so passionate about machinery and was very creative. Like, I remember him making a steam engine from which actually steam would come out. Not a toy, but still. And he also made, I think, 2 or 3 baby Austins. I've seen him work at those cars and make them, and he would, he would create an ignition and a crank for the car. And I sat in it also, stopped traffic in Chennai, and it was quite amazing. So he used to always say this, is that with our new cars, it's all done. It's like a robot, and it's perfect. But with your vintage cars, when craftsmen work with their hands and create something with vintage cars, it's like that. So you actually have a relationship with that car. You know, it literally sings to you when it's doing well.
That's lovely. So you've been around him working on the car. He was very passionate about cars. You're also passionate about many things. Like you sing.
Yeah.
You've been dancing since a very young age and performing. You act. How do you do all of this? What is your fuel?
Because of my mother, my grandmother, and my mom's side of the family, I think artistic things are just something that have always been loved. I really didn't think that I would become an actor, but I secretly always wanted to. And I think that when you secretly, passionately, with all your heart want something, as Shah Rukh Khan famously said, the universe conspires and makes it happen for you. And I think that it's such a perfect amalgamation of all the art forms, cinema. Yeah. It's so magical in that way. So I'm
because you get to dance,
best place.
You get to sing
and get to do Nautanki 24/7, and get to be around creative people.
So this is one of those places where people come and better their life and move ahead. What do you think of used cars, and have you ever had one?
I have actually.
Yeah?
My first car was a used car.
Okay.
Because I was determined that I wanted to buy it myself. And I also wanted to buy a particular car, which I had discussed with my father, and he had given me his opinion on it, which I'm not going to say here. But I actually went out and got that car.
What is the car?
And it was a second-hand car. It was a Ford Endeavour. Oh, huge car.
Big car.
Big car.
And it was pre-used. What do you think of pre-used cars?
I think it's a super smart choice. The moment a car exits the showroom, it appreciates in value. And for a lot of families, the dream is a home, a car.
Yeah.
And if you're looking at your first car, whatever it is, or at whatever stage of life you're in, it's such an aspirational, thing to be able to get the car that you want. And quite often, the car that you want
is out of your budget. Right?
Yeah,
so you get
it can
a nice,
be difficult. So you get a well-maintained, pre-used car, and I think that's super smart. And reuse, so carbon footprint, etc., etc., etc.
And today we'll have a lot of choices because we want to go out for a drive, right? And you can choose the car that we go in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for that, you'll have to do something.
Which is what? Be a performing monkey?
Close. So there are a few cars' names written here. They're cars that we've all seen growing up.
Are we playing charades?
Yeah.
Come on.
You
have to be smart. So if you don't get it, it's not my fault, it's your fault. Let's already say this, okay?
Let's already say from the beginning, hi guys, today, if there are any faults, it'll be mine.
Yeah.
Not
anything that goes wrong
Aditi
is
Rao
fault.
Hydari's.
Not mine.
So now you read whatever the word is and you enact it and I will tell you what car that is. One word.
Hmm.
You have a badge. Okay. You have a heart. Ambassador.
Yeah.
Because people are saluting and you're flying and you're representing the country.
Yes. Wow.
Bada boom, bada bang.
I'm Shukat.
Shukat, yes. With my intelligence. Guess who didn't screw up? This guy. One word, English. It's Miss India, like Miss Universe. It's a contest. Contessa.
Yes.
But we are.
You're smart.
Let's leave, guys.
You're really smart.
Pack up, guys. This is the high point of this episode. Guys, after this,
I'm
everything.
so excited. Oh my
Okay.
God. Okay.
Now there's pressure on me. You know, earlier I was like cool about it. Now you said you're so good now.
This one you have to be little smart.
Earlier I had to be very smart. Now I have to be little smart. Okay. It's a smaller car than
Okay,
obviously.
little smarter.
Okay. One word. It's in Hindi. Dancing. Bharatnatyam. Kathak. Who am I? You're an actress. You're a performer. Badge. Actor. Break it. Second word. English में small. She's so cute, yaar. You're so cute because I'm trying not to guess it so that she continues to. Yes. Interesting. Okay. You talk too much. Who are you? Too cute. You're so good at this. Little more. You have a pooch, cat. What I don't want to guess. I'm enjoying this so much. Yeah, no. Then. Padmini?
Yes.
Padmini.
Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Minnie, Padmini. This one he knew for sure.
You're good at singing, dancing, acting, and games. And you're very competitive.
Oh, very.
Very good. You did well. And because of you, now you can choose whichever car we're going to drive around in. Let's go for it. Come. What do you say? So many
Amazing.
options, yeah?
Yeah, and they all look really well maintained. That one looks like brand new.
Yeah, so I know that you have a particular kind of car and things that you look at, especially with that influence of, dad, power, ratio, this all that. But today, what kind of a car are you looking for and why?
Like I said, I'm going to go against my grain, not pick an SUV because I'm an SUV girl.
Okay.
But because I feel like for a lot of families, sedans are really...
Yeah,
they're the thing to go
go-to
for.
thing.
Yeah. And they obviously sort of kind of spell luxury, right? So we'll pick a nice sedan.
And this is actually a really nice car. This is the Honda City.
And
Looks
very
great.
reliable.
So my parents still have a Honda City.
Really?
That's the most...
But that's what I feel. There's something very classic about this, like reliably classic. Also,
Right.
I tell you, especially for like mothers and all the people who wear saris, it's so convenient to get into a car like this.
So today, we'll take this.
Yes,
You like it? It looks good. Come, let's go. Sometimes we shoot in places where there's no direct flight. You actually have to get down and then go 5 hours away to a very nice... Those road trips are something that you look forward to. Is there a team? Do you pack snacks? What do you do?
There's always food in my car.
What kind of food?
Khatar patar. Like...
Chitter putter.
Shutter putter. But there's a lot of food in the car. And I'll always travel with my team. There's usually like 2-3 cars because the entire team travels in
Cavalcade.
There's one car.
Ma'am only travels in a cavalcade.
But there's luggage and there's people and all. But I always travel with my team because first of all, I'm very close to them. And secondly, everybody's very entertaining. And we have the best time. And whenever I go to a place, the first thing I'll figure is where all can we eat.
Chalo, this is good.
Always.
You're the perfect person for this show. But that's
And I'm game to stop at any roadside dhaba, kadai, whatever, and eat.
Nice. When did you learn to drive?
So I learned to drive at the correct age, when I turned 18.
Okay.
And my grandmother taught me how to drive.
Really?
She basically instructed the instructor on how I should learn how to drive. So I learned on a Jeep. I learned with a stick shift, with proper
Oh, you're
clutch.
such a Punjabi boy,
Really, seriously. And can you imagine tiny little me? I barely, people could barely see me over the... They were like, this car is driving itself. So my grandparents' house is on a hill. She would tell the instructor, make her reverse up and down the hill in the big ass Jeep.
Well done, grandmom.
My grandmother, badass.
So now you've done really well. Not
I've
in your
done
life,
well?
like today also. Of course, in your life you've done well. There's a rapid fire round. Okay, simple questions.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes.
A vintage car
Huh.
or an electric car? If you to choose now.
Oh. My soul says a vintage car, but because I must be responsible, I guess an electric car. But my soul says vintage car.
Manual or automatic? Like you told us that you learned on a
I learned on a manual.
manual, but
Yeah.
now manual or an automatic?
Automatic.
Okay.
But no, I'll change that answer.
Oh,
Manual.
am I putting pressure on you?
No, because I'm trying to, automatic is really convenient, but if I were to say, what is really fun, manual.
Favorite co-star?
Huh?
Ho.
Can't.
Ho is from
Very
China.
I call him my evil twin, and I've had just the best time shooting with him, and he's a real friend, he's my homie, is Dulquer.
Dulquer Salman. Okay, so a song that you love to sing a couple of lines generally these days.
For a car. But it's an old song. So, Jaiye aap kahan jayenge, ye nazar laut ke phir aayegi, ye nazar laut ke phir aayegi.
Wow, I wanna really clap, but I should have my hands on the steering for both our sakes. But
All songs are nice, no? For car journey.
one thing that we have in common right now is
Food,
both hungry.
very.
I'm hungry. You're hungry.
I'm always
You've done
hungry.
really well in the rapid fire. So yeah, there is a prize. The prize is that you get to eat food, and I'm going to take you to a very nice, cool local place here. Very interesting stories. I'm very happy that you're so into cars and you're a foodie.
Yes.
This is a perfect show. So thanks again for being here. You were just telling me that you've been to Kochi before and you like a few things. Where do you go to eat?
But one of the famous places is Paragon. So I would eat the Alapi curry.
Ooh,
Then I would eat appam or idiyappam. I love stew.
an appam with stew.
So good.
Or with a little chicken.
And there's a thing called vattappam. So
Vattappam, what is it?
good
Please
vattappam
explain.
and stew. It's like a fat appam.
You had me at fat. Fat appam.
Fat, slightly sweet appam, and then with stew. It's very nice.
Do you cook? Because you seem
Yeah.
like you cook.
Yeah.
What if I'm coming over to your house?
Come
What
over.
are you feeding?
If I'm feeling very that I want to Shraddha se cook something,
Yes.
then I would make like a Hyderabadi biryani. Otherwise, like
Hyderabadi-
jhatpat, I would make something like khagina. Have you ever heard of khagina? It's like an egg thing.
I know
It's
that
like a
she comes and
breakfast
she
egg
eats and leaves. She's like, Khagi na? That was.
Yeah. It's like a breakfast egg thing, which is very Hyderabadi.
It could be healthy
It's
also
quite
if you have only
milky.
egg whites.
No, it is not at all healthy.
Do you do healthy cooking for yourself?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
And when you have to actually have cheat days,
Huh.
what is ARH having on a cheat days?
Halim. Then sometimes just pizza.
It's pizza?
Yeah.
It's okay. I want to feed you now. I've ordered it.
This is
telepathically. Telepathetically.
Delirious with hunger.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So good.
Appams are the best.
So yum. My Nana Nani's house was one of those open homes. My Nani has a school in Hyderabad. So I would go befriend children and just take them home for lunch. And nobody ever asked me why 6 children hungry children were there for lunch. And Sundays, we would all go out. Breakfast or a brunch thing. So the staff at home then would get a chutti.
Yeah.
Mealtime was always like togetherness. You know when you're shooting in Calicut, we used to go to this little place outside Calicut where this couple would basically put like a just caught fish, cooked and put on our plate. It was just incredible khana.
Any cooking experiences on the set?
Yeah, there was a film I was doing called Bhumi where Sanju sir, Sanjay Dutt, was playing my father. I had to make parathas, okay, while he was doing some other housework. And basically on set, I couldn't make a paratha. So he came and helped me. And his paratha making skills were better than mine.
So that became the scene, like
Well,
father-daughter making the paratha
Kinda. And then through the shoot of that film, he figured that I was from Hyderabad and he every so often like organized such amazing khana for all of us.
For Mr. Sanjay Dutt? Anything?
Yeah, that's true. He can do anything. He's Munna Bhai. For real.
This was great. Actually, everything here was amazing.
But I like the moili and the alapi curry the best.
Thank you so much. Dessert?
I can't even shake your hand. No dessert.
No dessert, just like, we'll just be like, hey, okay, nice. All right, let's go wash hands and then I'll take you to a very nice spot here. This is the waterfront, and for that, a lot of people come to Fort Kochi just to come and enjoy this and, you know, see the full life. You know, there's trade happening, there's this ships, there's a naval base on the side and everything. So, and you see the skyline of Kochi. It's very nice.
So pretty.
Yeah. So what's next for you, Aditi?
So I have something I did with Vikram Motwani that should be coming out soon. It's called Jubilee.
Oh, excited.
So that's, very.
What is your next car?
I just bought a new car.
What is it?
A Q7.
Nice. Again, SUV. You're in your SUV. And if you had to, after this, get a car, is there anything that you're like, you know what, one day I'm going to get that car?
And a powder blue Lotus.
Wow. Okay, best of luck. Thanks a lot for taking out time and enjoying this whole day, driving around, telling me all the stories. And of course, your knowledge on the local food here was commendable. Well done. Thank you so much. Guys, this was Aditi Rao Hydari, and thank you so much to her for being here. But you guys, you keep watching because I'm going to be in another city, driving around with another friend of mine, another foodie, and eating some, authentic food.
Aditi.
Bye, Aditi. But guys, hi. Subscribe and keep watching CarKhana by Car&Bike, India's largest used car network.